afternoon, friends. Hello. It is almost 2 p.m. We just got home. We made a quick trip to Kentucky and back, Brock and I did. And we stopped back at some of my favorite places on the way home. So we stopped at my favorite butcher shop and, of course, ribeyes, because they're thawed out for dinner tonight. And some, my favorite, fresh side. I'm going to go have this. And they make their own homemade sausage, so we picked up a pack of that. Then we stopped at the Mennonite veggie stand, fruit and veggie stand, and we picked up some plums. Let me tell you what, Brock was eating those on the way home like they were candy. I'm like, you better slow down. We haven't eaten today, so I'm about ready to fix me some eggs and some fresh side. That'll be my first meal, and it's 2 o'clock. I've got some leaf lettuce. We got some sweet potatoes, and we got some apples. And then I got some homemade sourdough bread. I had to get jalapeno cheddar, which I'm looking forward to. I haven't had bread for so long because they make it homemade, the Mennonites. It's just flour, water, salt, jalapeno, and cheddar cheese. So we know exactly what is in this. My plan is to only have 1 slice of this a day. It smells so good. All right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fix my lunch and I will come back and show you what it looks like. So here's lunch: 2 eggs, 2 pieces of that fresh side, and a slice of the homemade jalapeno cheddar sourdough bread. I'm looking forward to that. I'm starving since we haven't eaten at all today. This is gonna be my first meal. I've brought some eggs here. I got some coffee. Gonna go eat. I'll be back this evening to show you what we have for supper. Good evening, friends. We've had a super hectic day. It's 5:30, it's Monday. We plan on having ribeyes for dinner, but listen, I've had a juicy big steak on Saturday. I had, as you saw, pork shoulder steaks yesterday. I really wanted something like chicken or something tonight, so I will cook Brock steak. I'm just kind of, I like a variety. So I thought, it's cold, it's not cold, but cooler. It's only in the 70s here, and it's breezy, and it's cold outside, relatively speaking, and I just thought I really want a nice bowl of yummy soup. I'm a soup girl. I love it. And I thought, let's just make a quick and easy chicken pot pie soup. Now that was a mouthful. It's simple. So we've got half of a cut onion and some celery, and I've got 2 tablespoons of butter in my saucepan, and we're just going to put our veggies in. So that's a couple stalks of celery, a half of an onion, and all you're going to need is some chicken broth, and you're going to need some chicken, of course. We're going to saute these till they're tender. Now, you can use fresh carrots, you can use fresh green beans, but it's 5:30 at night, and I don't want to wait that long for those to cook. I'm just going to use canned. I got some canned green beans and some canned sliced carrots. Now, here's where the non-low carb. This is going to be a low carb version. If you wanted to add some corn, if you're not doing low carb, corn also would be fantastic. Okay? Some garlic and some chicken broth, some chicken bouillon of your choice, and heavy cream. And that's it. Okay? So I'm going to give these a few minutes to saute a little bit, and then I'll be right back. So our onions and celery have sauteed down, and our onions are soft. So I'm going to add, this is totally optional, garlic. Maybe you don't have any vampires come around your house. You don't need garlic. I enjoy garlic. Okay, there we go. Teaspoon of garlic. Totally up to you. Now, I know this is controversial, woo, but I'm not going to drain the juice off of my veggies. There's a lot of flavor in there. So carrots. Now the green beans. Like I said, if you wanted to use fresh, you can use fresh. I'm just kind of in a hurry because, I don't want to have it simmer forever. Chicken broth, 2 cups of chicken broth. There we go. Give that a stir. Smells so good. I love a big bowl of soup. You can have a huge bowl. There's not a lot of carbs. There's not a lot of calories. It's very satisfying. There's something about volume eating sometimes, especially if you're in your PJs and you're wrapped up and you just want a big old bowl of soup. Now, here's options. Okay, so this is just my rotisserie chicken I had from the other day. We had eaten the dark meat. So this is the breast. You can remove the skin or leave it. That's up to you. I just chopped it up into bite-sized pieces. So it's just those breast pieces of the rotisserie chicken. Don't have a rotisserie chicken? Could get a couple chicken breasts. You could probably even use canned chicken. Sometimes canned chicken. I love to make chicken salad with canned chicken. It's really good. Okay, so there is that. Now, I'm going to taste it because the chicken broth's kind of salty. Before I add any seasoning, I'm just going to use my garlic spoon here. I'm just going to try the broth. Okay, so it's very salty. I don't need to add any more salt. I am, however, going to add some black pepper. And I'll revisit it when I add the heavy cream and see if it needs to. That's where the pot pie, the creaminess comes from. Now, you could totally, if you are not doing low carb, you could totally put in a can of cream of chicken soup. And I think that would be fantastically creamy. We're not eating any type of cream soups right now. But if you are at home, be a good choice. I'm going to add a little bit of this chicken flavored soup base, probably about a tablespoon is all, just for a little bit more depth of flavor. There you go. I'm just going to keep it very simple. You can add any spices you want. If you wanted to add some celery seed in there also, if you wanted to add some parsley. I just think salt and pepper and a little bit of the soup base is all you need tonight, or all I need tonight. You can choose what you want. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on the stove. I'm gonna get it warm, get it simmering, and then we'll come back and we will come back and add the heavy cream to make the creamy pot pie part. So, also, if you're not doing low carb, you could make some biscuits, homemade, out of a can. I'm not here to judge. You do what you can do. And serve it with some biscuits. Oh, that'd be so delicious. I love me some biscuits. But girls and boys, I'm not eating them right now because, we've got this bod to work on. So anyway, that's an option. Make some biscuits and have it on the side. Plop it on top. I'm just going to enjoy the big bowl of soup. All right, I'm going to bring this to a simmer and I'll be back and we'll finish it off. So our soup has come to a nice simmer. So now I'm going to add in 1 cup of heavy cream. It's going to give us that nice creaminess. It's going to thicken up like a chicken pot pie guts. So I'm going to let that go for a few minutes and I'll be right back. I forgot to mention, turn your heat down to like a simmer. Like I have mine on 3. Just want to let that heavy cream get incorporated with everything else. Taste for your salt or your pepper. Add anything you want to add in there, okay? So off camera, I put a little bit more pepper in and a little bit of Aleppo pepper, or you could do some red pepper flakes or some jalapeno. Now, if you're not doing the low carb version, you could also add, like I said, some corn. You could add some potatoes, and you could add some biscuits on this side. So here's the finished product of my version, the low carb version of the chicken pot pie soup. It's very hot. Let's give it a taste. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And have a nice night, friends. Bye.